Go ahead.
Justin Fields has reached an agreement on a 2-year, $40 million deal that includes $30 million guaranteed
with
the New York Jets.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our quarterback. Now, here's my reaction to this.
Yeah.
Because I had a lengthy argument with a few of my friends who are Jet fans.
And you were pro Fields.
I was more pro Fields than I was anti Fields. And the reason I was more pro Fields, hear me out on this, number one is his age. Okay, when you sign someone who is still 26 years old,
26, yeah.
26 years old.
Right.
When you still bring someone in who's that young, we may not have seen the best yet of Justin Fields. And that is a hell of a lot more appealing than Carson Wentz and Marcus Mariota. That's number one. Number two, I think the Jets are going to be a run-first, ground-and-pound kind of team. Which means, and you tell me more because you've watched more tape on this, that this is going to be an RPO team. They're going to have a quarterback who's athletic, who can make plays with his legs. I question how many plays he'll make with his arms. We'll get to that in a second. But with Breece Hall and Braylon Allen and an offensive line that did take a little bit of a hit today with a loss in free agency we'll address, but with an offensive line that should be good, the identity of this team is going to be a team that runs the football. And having an athletic, mobile quarterback to me helps them. And he's young.
No, he is young, and he's had a 1,000-yard season. He had that in Chicago. There have been a couple of games, one of which I called against Denver, where he was ridiculously good, threw for 330-something yards and 4 touchdowns, and he looked finally like a pocket-type passer. Now, it's not going to be what they're going to ask him to do, but you've seen him do it at least a couple of times in his career. The challenge to me with this Justin Fields signing for the New York Jets is, do they have the right system in place to groom him into it? You know what I mean? Is the coach, the offensive coordinator, the quarterback coach, run game coordinator, are they experienced enough to do this? Do it well.
The problem is they're not experienced. I mean, so if you're asking me to have confidence in the coaching staff.
But I also feel like in the NFL, every coach has had some experience in college. And these are just schemes that have now made their way into the NFL. And so you got a long time to figure it out, right? You got another 2 months before, or a month and a half, I should say, before you have all the rookies and the mini camps and all that stuff. So there's time to figure this out and figure out how to best use Justin Fields, or you just go back and look at what he did in Chicago, because there were a couple of seasons in Chicago where he ran the heck out of the football. It was the development as a passer that always felt truncated.
Can he develop as a passer?
Yeah, of course he can, because you've seen him do it.
Yeah.
But it's the consistency in doing it. Right? One great game is one thing. 2, 3, you're like, maybe we're on to something. But you got to do it for 18 weeks, 17 games over 18 weeks. That's a different story completely.
For me as a Jet fan, I call this an NFL draft mulligan, because they chose Zach Wilson over Justin Fields. And they were able to delete the Zach Wilson problem. He's gone. He's not coming back. He is a free agent, by the way. And now we get to see Justin Fields with his third franchise, his third organization. And you look at the contract, 2 years, $40 million. He is the starting quarterback of the New York Jets. Tyrod Taylor is the backup quarterback of the New York Jets.